Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, period. If you're new here, hi, my name is Joshua. If you're not new here, welcome back. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel, my babies. Today, baby, we're going to be watching / I'm going to be reacting to Everybody and Their Mama Wants to Stream Now. Girl, she. By Ohmeezzy. Shout out to Ohmeezzy. Let's go ahead and dive on in, because he had Young Miami. He got Young Miami in the thumbnail. And I didn't even know Young Miami was streaming either on Twitch or Kick, whichever one. Or maybe she just went live. Well, no, that's different, but let's dive on in.
I'm having so much fun this summer. This is going to be the greatest off-season of all time. Yeah. I'm having my own podcast without doing nothing. People are out here asking me questions.
This is what streamers do, right?
Should I start streaming?
Oh, God, no. Please, no.
ISO speed.
ISO speed. I remember, and he gonna say something about Kai Cenat. I remember Kai was watching this. No tea, no shade. I don't know who these people are. Or I forgot he's already famous.
Kai Cenat, man, help your brother out, man. I want to start.
Please, let's not.
Why not?
Because we have 4 kids and a lot of other responsibilities.
I've seen them how they do it. They're actually really good at it.
I'm sure.
Engaging, they're very good.
I'm very sure. I'm just saying it's not right for you.
Why is that?
Ooh. She said you got 4 kids. Y'all have 4 kids. So in other words, that nigga think he's slick. And she clocking it. She about to clock him, or she already clocked it. You are not about to start streaming and leaving her with dealing with 4 kids. No. No tea, no shade. Who is he? Cause Kai said his name. Is he a football player? Or maybe not. Maybe not. But I think Kai said his name. Whatever. No. She said y'all are going to raise the 4 kids. It's not going to be her while you over here streaming, yapping, playing video games, nigga.
Not for me.
Because it's just too
Do you know how much money they make?
I think you're okay.
No, they make a lot of money, baby. Baby.
Please just, no.
Baby.
Now you're sitting on the timeline, scrolling. You see another Love Island clip. You see the Kevin Durant trade. But also you notice that everybody is streaming. Everybody wants to stream. What is up with streaming? The streaming landscape has changed from its early inceptions of Justin TV. No longer are people sitting on their computers playing World of Warcraft or whatever other silly game. No longer are the faceless creators reacting to their favorite YouTubers' videos. No, streaming has become the mainstay and the main way that people are conveying their content onto these mainstream platforms. And to be honest with you, streaming has opened up some different heights that I would argue no other form of content has ever opened up to. I mean, literally just this past weekend, Kai Cenat is with LeBron James locking in streams at the AMP house.
And on particular day, would you ever come on an official stream?
For sure. It's time. We gotta tap in.
It's time?
Yeah, it's time. We
so
gotta tap in.
I could beat your ass in Madden.
No, you ain't gonna do that.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, but we gonna get down.
We gonna get down. All right, say less.
And he's impressing rising NBA star Victor Wembanyama on stream as well. I mean, you would think that Victor Wembanyama, who is in the presence of Tom Brady and LeBron James while doing the podcast, would be smiling about that, but no. Because he was on Kai Cenat's stream, he was cheesing from ear to ear.
And it's the guy with the front row seat.
Yeah, you're on stream, bro.
You gotta check it out. When all of these people come out.
Or being DDG, who is getting literal rock star treatment, or iShowSpeed getting the rock treatment. It seems like streaming has opened up Rockstar treatment, or iShowSpeed getting the rock treatment. It seems like streaming has opened up doors and avenues that weren't normally possible when you uploaded your 8-minute YouTube video or you made your little short form TikTok dance. Streaming is doing something that it's never done before. It's even making other famous people in different industries like the music entertainment industry think about switching their careers. And maybe that's because there's something to it that, like, you know, you don't have all the restrictions that you once did with a label, or you have the ability to drop whatever you want to, say whatever you want to, not have this gangster act, not be stuck on this strict regimen, and just ultimately can have fun talking to your community, being your real personal selves, and still making a hell of a lot of money.
I want to start doing. I'm gonna start streaming. I'm gonna stop doing music. I'm gonna start streaming.
For real?
Oh, Young Thug. Okay. If Young Thug starts streaming, I will only watch. Well, not from beginning to end, but I will only watch if he brings Mariah on. Like, just, I don't know. They start talking or she sings a little bit, girl, whatever. Oh, they can play games together and shit. But yeah, no tea, no shade. I'll only watch if he brings Mariah on. Number one, number two. Damn, I was gonna say, I'm surprised. Thinking about what he just said, like they can connect with their fans. I'm surprised Doja Cat hasn't started streaming. If she does stream, she has a motherfucking. She doesn't show her face. I'm pretty sure it's not her name. It's probably not even her government name if she already streams. But girl, yeah, cause no tea, no shade, Doja Cat. I think sometimes Doja Cat likes to yap. Whatever. Doja Cat likes to chat. She likes to talk with her fans and shit like that. And she can make music. She can make music on stream. She can play games on stream. Girl, she could just talk. She could just talk it up. She can play a snippet of her upcoming songs. She could take us behind the scenes, like she could, like, whenever she's doing a music video. Oh my god, I forgot about her and Jack Harlow's song. I forgot about that music video. Damn. Whenever she's getting ready for a music video, she can set up stream and have us looking at her, seeing her hairstylist, the makeup artist and shit, get her all touched up and whatever, if she wants to do that. So yeah, I'm surprised she ain't started streaming shit.
No, don't do that. Then they're gonna blame me.
We can swap lives all of
No.
us. We'll start making music, you stream.
Don't do that. They're gonna. Wait, when's the album drop, bro?
I think I'm gonna start streaming.
No, don't do that. They're gonna get mad at me.
Wait,
please.
hold on, yeah.
No, they're gonna kill
This
us.
looks bad.
No, please.
I'm telling you.
When you drop it down.
Done rapping, just like I want to just start streaming. Cause y'all live like a cool life. Y'all go everywhere every day.
But
y'all
you
got cats walking around this bitch. Y'all got all types of crazy
But you
stuff.
live a crazy life.
Oh, I know.
And you got some fucking bangers.
Well, shit, bro. It's a good thing that you did, because that shit ended up, you know what I mean, panning out, to say the least.
Hell no, there's more money in this shit, bro. I should be doing what y'all doing.
You think?
Nah.
Who is he talking to?
No, I don't know. There are rare,
Get like y'all,
rare
man.
cases.
Now, Devin Booker could be trolling because even though he's stuck in the abyss that is the Phoenix Suns organization, he did just sign a 2-year, $150 million extension, and that is an insane amount of money. But I believe that he believes that he has to put in much more work, much harder work than the average streamer does. And if you look at the lifestyles that some of these content creators and some of these streamers are now living, it may seem like it equals up to the lifestyle of an NBA player with just a little bit less overhead. I mean, Aiden Ross just literally bought a $25 million estate. We've seen Kai Cenat's watch collection. We've seen all these streamers' cars, and they are starting to see Kai Cenat's watch collection. We've seen all the $25 million estate. We've seen Kai Cenat's.
No, that's AI. Ain't no way. What type of watch is that? What type of watch is that? And this looks like a watch from a motherfucking sci-fi movie, supernatural movie, girl, a futuristic type movie. What the hell? What the hell he got on his feet?
watch collection. We've seen all these streamers' cars, and they are starting to literally live like these rappers, these ball players, all these people without having all the restrictions. And now they're even starting to get to the point where the IG groupies and the IG baddies who used to just be reserved for rappers and, you know, basketball players, football players, or whatever the case may be, are now starting to migrate over into the streaming world and participate with them. Now, I will say for a lot of these people, this is a over into the streaming world and participate with them. Now, I will say for a lot of these people, this is a kind of a misguided step. There's been a lot of backlash for some of these rappers or entertainers hopping into the streaming lane as of late because honestly, they're just not good at it.
That's a good angle. Ain't nobody on there, Brandon. He says 0 views. No, he got 27 followers. Oh,
We talking to ourselves.
No, I know where you at. Outside at warehouse on the side getting drunk.
Sitting around looking at a phone saying, chat, what we doing, chat, what we doing is probably the worst way of streaming. Like that's streaming 001, 101, whatever you want to say. But everybody doing it for a bag chase, honestly, is going to end up.
So was she on Twitch? Like what? I'm fucking tired. I guess she just wanted no tea, no shade. I guess Carisha just wanted to check it out to see how many. If she was going to take it seriously, I don't think Carisha is going to take streaming seriously. Maybe she will. If she's going to take it seriously, she needs to advertise. She needs to be like, she needs to put her Twitch in her bios, Instagram bios, TikTok bio and shit. And like make a video saying I'm going live on Twitch. We gonna be talking. We might play a game or something like that. I'm gonna be getting my nails done. I'm gonna be getting my lace front. I'm getting me a new lace front glued down, girl.
Up falling flat. Now, this isn't a new concept in this world. We've seen people from different various niches see that other content creators are having fun in different niches, or other celebrities are having fun in different niches, and they decide to dip their toe in it. They also see people having success, but most times that they don't see is that a lot of people aren't having success when they do this. You remember the podcasting era from about a year or two ago when everybody and their mama had a podcast?
Yes.
Think about how many of those podcasts are still here to this day. Think about how many of those podcasts are actually successful. It's funny because the same podcasts that were successful back then and were at the peak back then are still successful to this day. That means that those that decided to enter the game late because they saw it was some sort of fun or they thought they had a thought-provoking conversation realized quick, fast, in a hurry that either they're not entertaining, not thought-provoking, and there wasn't a lot of money in it. Now, I will say that that is a little bit different though in the general content creation space because there is a lot of money in it. Forbes put out their top 50 creators of 2025. Is a lot of money in it. Forbes put out their top 50.
Ranked by earnings. Oh my God, Darman. Matt Rife. Mark Robber. Drewski. Why is by earnings? So why is that's out of order? Excuse me. By earnings, this is out of order. Well, Jake Paul is pretty much a professional boxer, so that's why he's over Logan Paul. But Logan Paul is a wrestler.
Creators of
Jacksepticeye. Markiplier. Shut the fuck up. Casanat 8.5 million. I mean, okay. But Markiplier, I forgot about that. I reacted to his trailer. I forgot the name of the show. But I reacted to Markiplier's trailer for his show. I think it's on Amazon. So he got his own show. I guess it depends on how well they spend. They spend the money, they save the money, they invest it. Because Jacksepticeye and Markiplier should be around the same, like around the same income or whatever. So, okay. Cause bitch, they've been here for a long fucking time. Addison Rae. Nick Merckx.
2020.
I Show Speed 20 million, period. Damn. Bitch, shut the fuck up. So you trying to tell me iShowSpeed gets more money from YouTube than Kai gets from Twitch? Damn. Then again, this is probably investments. Oh no. Well, no, both of them got brand deals. I guess Speed like has more brand deals. Speed got a lot of little niggas following him, child. And he be live streaming like thousands, and they be donating and shit. So, girl.
25.
iJustine.
Ranking.
Girl, not Jordan the Stallion Howlett. That nigga got over 11 million. Is this real? No tea, no shade. Ohmeezzy. And whoever tweet this is, whoever tweeted this, whoever retweeted it, quote tweeted, whatever. Is this real? Is this legit? Jordan the Stallion Howlett. How long he been on TikTok? How long he been doing those TikTok and Instagram videos? I'm pretty sure he's more famous on TikTok. 11 mil?
Them by our earnings. And you would be surprised at how many of the content creators that we know and love from the streaming and YouTube generation era, whatever the case may be, actually made that list. But I will say that the bag shouldn't be the only reason why you rush into this content creation game. That's why a lot of these people fizzle out or end up doing some of the stupidest shit on the internet to be broadcasted in front of thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people on a daily basis. And I think it's cool all in all, but at some point you have to realize that you are still a human and you are yourself. And that's why you see content creators like Dabo get into these humiliation rituals where his girlfriend literally humiliates him for content. And then even...
Okay, well, I was going to say humiliation rituals. However, when he, from the sounds of how he just said it, when he says humiliation ritual, okay, I'm pretty sure that's what everybody means. Whenever I hear humiliation ritual, I think of Illuminati. That's exactly what I think of. So I'm pretty sure he means humiliation ritual as in like... Well, he pretty much said it in the last video that I reacted to. Humiliate, and he pretty much just said it. Humiliating themselves for fame. For fame and fortune, the money, the clout. Do anything for clout. Do anything for clout. Bitches mad. Oscar the Grouch, something like that.
Even on the flip, these humiliation rituals where his girlfriend literally humiliates him for content. And then even on the flip side, where his girlfriend gets emotional on camera because...
Ex-girlfriend.
She only got into this content creation game in order to escape poverty.
Like, my dad never guided me.
I seen this. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I heard what she had to say, like some of the things she was saying and shit. Do anything for clout. Do anything for clout. Bitches man. Oscar the Grouch.
He never guided me. He never knew what was going on in my life. He never knew nothing about us. Like, he was just there. He was just inconsistent and just there. That's why I feel like I really have a lot to learn, because my dad wasn't there to teach me it. But I do have the best mom in the world. Literally, you know what's so crazy? My parents have never, ever lived in a brick house, y'all. I grew up in a trailer. I was the person to do this for my family. I was the person that is gonna give my family the dream that they came to America for. I'm that person. That's why I work so hard and I do what I do. And I don't care. I'll do anything for money. I'll do anything for money, because nobody's gonna pay your bills. Nobody's gonna come ask you. None of your friends are gonna come ask you, oh, how you been? Like, are you doing good? Like, nobody's gonna check up on you and see if you're doing good. Like, you need to do shit for yourself. Fuck with.
Period.
Anybody gotta say.
Her friends must be B. Simone.
Fuck with anybody.
Boy, shut up.
You gotta do this shit for yourself. You got one fucking life.
I guess that's the reason why she was twerking in the Ice Spice video underage, or, you know, admits to using Dabo in this humiliation content, which there's a whole bunch of colorism conversations that go into that conversation, but ultimately
I'm glad he said that, because I said that in the last video about Dabo being Dabo, whatever his title for that video was. I said that in the last video. I'm glad he said that.
He is willing to humiliate a man and potentially look promiscuous or whatever the case may be, not caring about her digital footprint, all for the sake of this streaming and internet money. Now, I'm not necessarily worried about a lot of these people because
I have something to say about Aya. Something positive. I have something to say about Aya.
Honestly, most of them will fail. Just like I talked about with the...
I want to say, me personally, again, like I said in that video, Dabo was laughing, and Dabo can make himself cry. It wasn't that video. It was another video. Dabo was gonna make a song, and he wanted Aya to rap. Aya started rapping Nicki, and he started crying. He started crying. Like, that shit was fucking hilarious. That shit was fucking hilarious. So Daba and Aya, I mean, he says that Aya admits to using him or whatever, something as a humiliation ritual, something like that. I thought Aya also said she'd do anything. I think she did still say it. No tea, no shade. I wish she would have added that. I think she did say she would do anything for her mom, because she also said that her dad, she also said, which I kind of understood what he was doing, Ohmeezzy, what he was doing, but still, and it sounded a little shady. He said that's why she was twerking in Ice Spice's music video. However, I don't think he meant it as shade. I don't think he meant it like that. It's just, I want to say shout out to Aya, because I don't know her income and all that shit. Shout out to Aya. She doesn't have to do what she did in Ice Spice's music video. I had no idea that was her. Yeah, I had no idea. People kept saying something about Ice Spice when she was on stream with Dabo, and in that video on that stream, she asked something like, what's the problem? What is people's problem with her? And someone said, honestly, I think it's the Ice Spice music video. And I was like, what? And then I typed in Ice Spice and Aya. And girl, she's the 16-year-old that was twerking in the music video. I was like, oh, I didn't know that was her. I had no idea that was her. However, that's still wrong. Ice Spice and whoever hired her was wrong for that. They should have did vetting. And however, it's how Aya and her sister was raised. She said, they came over to this country. She said in what he played and like what I heard from her Twitch, she said that she will give her mom, her family, anything, any and everything. Because she also said, I think I already said it, but she said that her dad was abusive to their mom. And that's why, I believe that's why she was saying, like, the dad didn't show her anything, didn't teach her anything, something like that. And the mom worked their ass off, and she said the dad would be drunk, would come home and get drunk. And so Aya is doing what she has to do. Again, still wrong, being in the music video, whatever, not her fault. She was a minor, not her fault. It's the adults' fault. So yeah, so they were wrong for hiring her. Anyways, she said, girl, shout out to me personally. Shout out to Aya. Shout out to her. She basically saying that's how she was raised. Like, she's going to do anything for money and for her mom, for her family. Because she said she got an older sister and an older brother, which I did not know. And that she will do anything for them to take care of them. And that's why she was mentioning the stuff about they lived in a trailer or something like that. I will say, ain't nothing wrong with living in a trailer. I know what she meant, and it came out wrong. However, ain't nothing wrong with living in a trailer, but I know what she meant. I know what the fuck she meant. I know what she meant, child. So shout out to her for that, for taking care of her family. I will say, no tea, no shade, she will have to move smarter. Like, be safe and move smarter. However, still shout out to her for that, girl. Shout out to her.
Podcast generation or the TikTok generation or hell, even the YouTube generation, most people aren't entertaining enough to continuously maintain in one space. That's why they keep revolving into the next one and the next one to cling on to whatever they have. Young Miami is literally hopping on stream and is arguably one of the...
And yeah, she said anything, she'll do anything for money. Yeah, girl, just wait, calm down. Like, almost anything, maybe almost anything, not anything, but almost anything. That's what I agree with, because me personally, I think I used to say that. Me personally, I would do almost anything for money, girl. Like, nah, it depends on what it is and shit. Just but yeah, that's just me. Whatever.
The most boring streamers we have ever seen in modern time. Stream into the next one and the next one to cling on to whatever they have. Young Miami is literally hopping on stream and is arguably one of the most boring streamers we have ever seen in modern times. But I think that that's a reflection of her music career as well. After the whole breakup with JT and the City Girl shtick being done, she's pretty much done musically. And now she's just trying to get into the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. Another reason why a lot of them won't continuously be successful, they'll ultimately fail, is because they think that streaming has to be tied to a man. And I'm specifically talking about the women in this conversation. They end up going down this path of continuously be putting in these situations to be sexualized for a male audience that doesn't necessarily want them, until they end up crying on camera like Cooking with Kaya the other week, because now she's receiving so much hate and backlash from people who are calling her out for what she's doing. Treating streaming like OnlyFans is not the way to go. You have to actually build an audience as opposed to shaking ass with your hand out, like JT said. And ultimately, the skills don't transfer. Yeah, we like to see Giannis play basketball. Yeah, we like to see, I don't know, all these other hoopers shoot jump shots, or football players catch balls or whatever. That does not then translate in.
I need to, that's in my watch later. I need to watch that about Cooking with Kaya. Like, why she started receiving hate. I need to watch that. However, at the end of the day, you're a woman, period, streaming or not streaming, you're going to get disrespected. You're going to get disrespected. You're going to get talked down to. Especially if you're a dark-skinned black woman. So yeah, but yeah, I need to watch that video.
Into being a good streamer. You have an audience based off of your athletic gifts, or maybe your rapping ability, but the ability to maintain an audience's attention span for your 3-hour streams 4 times a week, a lot of people don't have that. And then ultimately, you're inconsistent as hell too, because I've seen a lot of players do these things in the off season and then spend the whole regular season not streaming, not creating content. There's no clips about you, none of that stuff. And somebody will come in and take that attention span. I'm glad that streaming has gone to total new heights and stuff like that. You know, I'm seeing Aiden Ross with Donald Trump, or Sneeko with Mayor Adams on stream. And while these might be places that we don't think that streaming should be just yet, especially because those two guys don't know how to handle those conversations, it seems...
Boy, Aiden Ross with Donald Trump.
As if not only are streamers recognizing their power, but the powers that be are recognizing the powers of streaming. And they both might be grifting off each other, but this seems to be a legitimate place, space, and category for content creation that is bigger than just the desk. It's no longer just the video game. It's no longer just the faceless camera. It's a place and space that can build you up to where you are living out your dreams of being on the BET red carpet like Kai, Ty Lil, and Zoe. It's a medium of content that once wasn't explored adored or thought so highly of, but is now the new mainstay. It is the new mainstream way of getting across content. And I applaud those who do go into it, but I do want to give a warning message to those that are thinking about doing it. Just like anything else, everybody is not a streamer. It takes a lot out of you. And honestly, you don't want to lose yourself into the streaming content world, because I see a lot of people lose themselves on a day-to-day basis behind their streaming shit, and it is not pretty. With that being said, follow me on twitch.com/Ohmeezzy. More streams over there. End of the month streams still over here. More streams to come. Shit, I'm gonna start streaming. I'm gonna put the YouTube videos down and start streaming.
All right.
Hello, hello, hello.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I gotta react to this girl because Trump's so goddamn stupid. Anyways, girl. Shout out to Ohmeezzy girl. Shout out to Ohmeezzy girl for that. I wish he would have put it more, because he knew what he was doing. I don't want to say he knew what he was doing. However, because there were cuts in the video, in his video, in her video. So I'm pretty sure he knew that she said something about her dad was abusive and this, that, and the third. So yeah, I didn't like that part. I didn't like how he did that, how he cut that out or whatever. However, still shout out to him. If y'all want to, go like, comment, share, subscribe to him. Girl, let me period. Go like, comment, share, subscribe to him. Shout out to Ohmeezzy girl. Go follow him. Follow me, horse. Period. I ain't heard that in a long time. Face like ooh, booty like ow. Like me. But yes, shout out to him. And anyways, make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe to him. I like what he had to say, and I agree with some of it. Yeah. Like streaming, you have to have no tea, no shade. It's going to be hard if you start streaming on Twitch or Kick. You have to have you have to be advertising. Me personally, in my opinion, you have to advertise on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever you have the most followers or whatever. TikTok, yeah, you have to advertise. Hey, I'm about to start up stream. I'm about to spark up stream. I'll be streaming for at least the next 5 hours. We're going to be talking. We're going to be playing games. I'm going to be doing my nails. We might start a new game if we have time, like something like that. Something like that. Girl, I might take my wig off, girl. But whatever. Yeah, yeah. But anyway, shout out to Ohmeezzy. Make sure y'all go over there and like, comment, share, subscribe to him. If y'all want to support him, baby. And if y'all want to support me, like, comment, share, subscribe to me, baby. And that's on period. The fuck? But yes, thank y'all so much for watching. Thank y'all so much for stopping by. And make sure y'all love and take care of yourselves. Mentally, verbally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. Bye-bye. See y'all later.